Hi, I'm Suzie. I'm an Associate Certified Pranic Healer of Rainbow Spirit Healing, and I help spiritual entrepreneurs, lightworkers, and big-hearted spiritual women fulfill their soul purposes and do the work they came here to do, all using energy. In this video, I will channel energy to help cut your negative energy cords from your aura and major chakras and show you an easy, simple way to help cut your own negative energy cords. Here are some signs that you have negative energy cords that need to be cut. The biggest one is you feel tired and drained. And this can be tired and drained physically, mentally, emotionally, or even spiritually. Another sign is you are in a bad mood and you're feeling kind of grumpy, and there's not an obvious reason why this would be. Another sign that you have negative energy cords that need to be cut or that you feel like you just want to escape to nature and not talk to anyone and just recharge. Or you want to hide out at your house, you want to put your phone onto silent, and you do not want to connect with anyone because you are just tired of connecting with people, connecting with different places, and you just need a break from the world. Also, if you're empathic and you pick up the energy and emotions from other people, sometimes being corded to a lot of different people can manifest as feeling anxious. I know this is one thing I've experienced where I just feel unsettled and anxious and I don't know why. And then checking my own energy system, I'm actually picking up on the energy of many different things, and so it manifests as anxiety because your energy system is like overwhelmed by all these different energies. Another sign that you need to cut negative energy cords is if you continuously overthink and get stuck on a person, place, or thing that is continuously putting you in a bad mood. That means you really need to cut that cord and focus your mind onto something else. Another sign is that you have a lot of thoughts going on. You have a lot of different emotions and feelings that are happening all at once. You are probably connecting to a lot of different things, so that's why you are feeling like that. What are energy cords? Okay, so before I go into this, just to let you know, all this information I've learned from Pranic Healing, the founder, Master Choa Suzie, and the Pranic Healing masters and instructors. An energy cord is a cord of light. It's a cord of energy that connects you with other people, with other places, or with ideas or thought forms. But for the sake of simplicity, we'll just be talking about cords in between people. According to Master Choa Suzie, clairvoyantly, these cords just look like threads of light connecting people. Within a cord that connects people, there's a transference of energy. So whenever you think about someone, you're sending energy to them through the energy cord you have with them, and vice versa. Whenever they're thinking something about you or feeling something about you, they will be sending that energy through the energy cord you have between you. So there's really a transference of energy that takes place in these cords. If there is more positive energy flowing in between you and someone else, so if you think great thoughts about them, you have a lot of loving feelings towards them, and vice versa, that will be a more positive energy cord. And that is a cord you do not need to cut because it supports and nourishes you. And you can intend when cutting cords to only cut the negative ones. So don't worry about cutting the positive ones. On the other hand, if you're corded to someone where the transference of energy is more negative than positive, so maybe you're connected with someone that you had a fight with and you're having bad feelings and thoughts about them, you are sending negative energy to them through the energy cord, and karmically you are entitled to receive that back from them. So the chances of them also sending back negative thoughts and emotions is very likely. So that cord will be a more negative cord, and that is a cord you will want to cut because the transference of that negative energy is bringing you down, it's bringing the other person down, it's bringing down your energy, your mood, and over time will affect your physical health as well. Energy cords are also ways in which we can drain or we can energize people as well. So energy vampires, or people that have less energy than you, or they have a lower frequency than you, they can kind of draw energy, either your positive energy or your surplus of energy, through the cord into them to help balance each other. So for you, it might feel like you're being kind of pulled down or drained. For them, they might feel like they're being energized and uplifted. And this happens a lot in in-person interactions, right? When you talk to someone who's kind of more negative and you're feeling more positive, like at the end of the conversation, you will be feeling more negative because they pulled some of your energy into their energy system, and they feel so much better after the interaction because they're very uplifted. And here's why it's so important to cut negative energy cords. If you're a giving, loving person that likes to uplift other people, what you subconsciously do is when you interact with someone, you make an energy cord with them, or you already have a cord. You already have a relationship established with them. Therefore, you already have an energy cord between them, and you want to just uplift them and make them feel better. Subconsciously, you are giving them some of your positive extra energy you have, and they are kind of like sucking that through the cord, which is fine. That's great. It feels so good to uplift people, right? But after the interaction, you really need to cut that, and you really need to cut that cord so that they don't continue siphoning off your energy subconsciously. And then when you're doing this with many people, like say you're a healer or you're a coach or you're a social worker or psychologist or therapist or someone or nurse or someone that helps other people and gives a lot to other people, what happens is at the end of the day, you have all these energy cords to all the people you helped, and they're all potentially still drawing energy from you. And so you just feel drained and you feel like you don't have the energy to help another person. So you can continue being a channel of love and light and healing and upliftment for other people. It's important that every day, regularly, consistently, after you work with clients or you help someone and you uplift someone, that you cut that cord between that person and you let them continue on their journey with what you gifted them, and you can continue on your journey and not feel drained, so you can support and continue healing more and more people. Another reason to cut negative energy cords is if you're cording to a negative person, place, or thing. And really, you're also responsible for that cord, right? Because if you're sending someone negative thoughts or emotions, the likelihood of you getting that back from that person is extremely likely, just because of the law of karma. So it's good at that point to just cut the negative energy cord and refocus your thoughts and emotions on something more positive, so that you're not feeding this negative cord between someone else that is bringing down both of your energies, that is pulling both of you down, right? So it's taking responsibility and saying, well, maybe I've helped create this negative relationship with this person, but I'm going to wash my hands clean, I'm going to cut the cord, and I'm going to bless them on their journey, and I'm going to continue on with love, light, and power on my own path and spiritual purpose. And that's what it's really about. It's about you being able to successfully fulfill your spiritual purpose, the path that is calling you forward, and that it's also as a form of service, light, love, and healing to the world. Like, we all have a purpose, a place that is an intersection between our passions and our loves and desires and our strengths as well. That is really our biggest calling. And so it's time for us to step forward into that. And when we're connected, we have all these negative energy cords. We're connected to so many different people. It drains our energy. It muddles up our energy too with their energy. And so it's really important for us to keep ourselves clear, to keep our energy contained so it's not leaking everywhere. So we're able to focus our energy, our time, and our mental and emotional focus into fulfilling our spiritual purpose and achieving our heart-centered goals so we can do the work we came here to do. Before we jump into the video and have your negative energy cords cut, here's a simple, easy, quick technique you can use to cut your own negative energy cords. So you can do this one of two ways. You can either intend that you're cutting a specific cord to someone, or you can intend that this is cutting all cords, all negative energy cords in your aura and connected to your chakras. If it's to a single person, you just imagine, you imagine that there's a white tube of light connecting you to the other person, right? And you can imagine that your hand is like a knife, and using your intention, using your own energy, you intend to cut the cord between you and that person. And you can affirm and say out loud to make it more powerful, cut, cut, cut. And imagine that the cord has been cut. If you're intending to cut cords from your entire aura and chakras, what I do is I imagine like a big bundle of cords, negative energy cords, and then I intend to cut all these negative energy cords using the big knife that is my hand and my arm. And then I'll go cut, cut, cut. And just imagine all those cords have been cut. Now, if you're cutting all of the negative energy cords from your aura and chakras, you want to do this a few times, because the chances of you cutting all of them at once is very low, because some are more stubborn. It depends on how strong your intention is around it. So I always like to do it a few times if I'm doing like all of the cords. So you can just do it again. Imagine the cord, all the rest of the negative energy cords on your aura and chakras are connecting you, and they're just going out. And imagine your arm and your hand as a knife. And you just imagine cutting them and say out loud, cut, cut, cut. Just imagine them dissipating. And do it a few more times until you start feeling more light. I hope that helps. And now we will move on to the video where I will cut negative energy cords from your aura and your chakras, as long as you stay open and receptive. Now, this is something I do in every single pranic healing session I do one-on-one with a client. All of my healings are distant through Zoom. And the benefit of doing this one-on-one is that I can validate, using my hand chakras, which were taught in pranic healing, I can validate to see, okay, have I cut all the cords, or are there some cords that still need to be cut? So I can continue cutting until they're all gone. Whereas in this video, I can't go back and validate, oh, have all of your negative energy cords been cut? I will just be cutting them a few times so that hopefully you will have a decrease in negative energy cords. If you're interested in one-on-one sessions, I have a 3-month healing transformational program called Heal and Feel Confident, where you feel empowered with the confidence, courage, and belief in yourself to move forward in fulfilling your soul purpose, so you can experience more impact and fulfillment from serving others with your own unique expression. To learn more about that, you can visit my website, rainbowspirithealing.com. Now, here's something really important about negative energy cords. Once they are cut, it is your responsibility to channel your thoughts and your energy and your emotions into something else, into something more positive. As soon as you can go back and start thinking again about that person, the chances of you reconnecting with that cord or recreating that cord is greatly increased. Okay? So after you cut negative energy cords, think about something else, put your mind on something else. You can do it. You have the willpower. You're in control of your thoughts, your mind, your emotions. But don't worry, if you start thinking about that person again, you feel like you've recreated the cord, just recut it and refocus. So during this short video, you can either just sit in a relaxed position, you can lay down, close your eyes, relax, and I will ask that you just stay connected to the video with your intention, your energy. You don't have to be watching it the whole time. During the video, I will ask you to focus on, redirect your thoughts, your emotions, and your energy into more positive things. You want to be expanding and growing in your life. So if you're a spiritual entrepreneur, start focusing on your business and how it's growing and all the beautiful people you're serving. If you're a light worker, think of all of the ways in which you want to serve and be a channel of love, light, and healing to the world. If you are just a big-hearted spiritual woman, think about all of the beautiful things that bring you joy and the things you want to spread your love and light into, and just visualize and feel that. Or you can think about your partner or your family or your dog or nature or your hobbies, anything that gets you in a higher vibration, feeling love, gratitude, positivity. as your negative energy cords are being cut, you have an opportunity to continue your day at a higher vibration. And so as you think more positive things, that just gains momentum, and then it also attracts more high vibrational feelings, thoughts, opportunities, situations into your life, so that after negative energy cords are cut in this video, you will be at a much better place and continue your day at a much different place. Okay, so to start, we will open with an opening invocation, which is meant to bring in higher divine energy, because the energy is not mine. But this energy will help us stay connected and will help provide to you the results that your soul wants by watching this video. So when you're ready, you can just put your hands on your heart in a prayer position. Take a deep breath in, exhale it out, and just be present with me here, connected with me here. And you can repeat after me. We invoke for the power of the Supreme Being. We invoke for all the higher beings, all the healing angels, the holy angels, and healing ministers. We invoke for our spirit teachers and guides. We invoke for all the angels of cord cutting. We invoke for Archangel Michael. We thank you so much for your healing energy. We ask to please cut all negative energy cords from this beautiful soul's aura and chakras. And we ask to please bless them with feelings of love, lightness, passion, and inspiration, so they can continue their day and make steps into fulfilling their soul purpose and do the work they came here to do to help uplift and heal the planet. We thank you so much for your energy and your blessings. With gratitude and in full faith, so be it. Okay, so you can relax and just stay receptive. The negative energy cords on your aura are being cut. We ask for the blessings of all the healing angels, all of the angels of cord cutting, and Archangel Michael to please cut all negative energy cords from this person's aura. We thank you in full faith, so be it. Cut. All remaining cords we ask to be cut from this person's aura now. We thank you in full faith, so be it. Now all negative energy cords will be cut from your crown chakra, so just stay receptive and focus on the beautiful positive thing you are focusing on. They're cut. Now we'll cut all negative energy cords from your forehead chakra, which is commonly thought of as the third eye chakra, in the middle of your forehead. We thank all the healing angels, the holy angels, healing ministers. We thank Archangel Michael and all the angels of cord cutting. Thank you for cutting all these negative energy cords from this beautiful soul's forehead chakra now. We thank you in full face, so be it. Moving on to the Ajna chakra, which is a major chakra in between your eyebrows and it's responsible for your higher willpower and controls a lot of the other chakras. It's also the center of your abstract mind. We're cutting all negative energy cords from this chakra now. Now to your throat chakra. One of the blessings of the Supreme Being and all of the healing angels, holy angels, and healing ministers, and all of the angels of cord cutting, including Archangel Michael. We thank you so much for cutting these beautiful souls' cords. Just stay receptive. We're cutting all cords from your front and back heart chakra. We thank the Supreme Being and all the higher beings for cutting all these negative energy cords from this person's front and back heart chakra. We thank you so much for your blessings. from your front solar plexus chakra, we ask the Supreme Being and all the higher beings to please cut all negative energy cords from this person's front solar plexus chakra now. We thank you in full faith, so be it. Now the back solar plexus chakra. Just stay receptive and focus on the beautiful positive things you're putting your mind and your energy into from now on. Now your front and back spleen chakra, which is located in your left lower left rib. There's usually a lot of connections here. On your navel chakra, which is located on your belly button, we ask for the blessings of the Supreme Being and all of the healing angels, holy angels, the healing ministers. We thank you so much for Archangel Michael and all the angels of cord cutting. Thank you for cutting all of these cords now. We thank you so much in full faith. Now your sacral or your sex chakra, cutting all negative energy cords from this chakra with the blessings of the Supreme Being and all the higher beings. We thank you so much for your help. We are cutting all negative energy cords, or all of your negative energy cords are being cut from your root chakra with the help and blessings of the Supreme Being and all the higher beings. All the negative energy cords on your main chakra, which is in the center of your lower back, be cut completely. So just stay receptive. Now you can say a prayer with me. We invoke for the power of the Supreme Being and all of the higher beings and all of the healing angels, the holy angels and healing ministers, and all of the angels of cutting cords and Archangel Michael. We thank you so much for cutting all the remaining negative energy cords from this person's aura and every one of their chakras. We thank you so much for your healing and your energy. We thank you so much for blessing this beautiful soul with so much positivity, love, light, expansion, freedom. We ask to please bless them with fulfilling their soul purpose, doing the work they came here to do. Please help them reach their heart-centered goals so they can experience more fulfillment, more satisfaction, and impact from being a greater channel of love, light, and healing to those they're meant to serve. And may they be blessed in their unique expression and sharing that with the world. We thank you so much for all of your blessings, all of your light and healing. With gratitude and in full faith, so be it. Okay, and you can open your eyes. And how are you feeling compared to at the beginning of this video? Thank you so much for connecting with me today. I hope this helped you in some ways, and I wish you so much love, light, power, so much confidence, freedom, and lightness today. And may you fulfill your spiritual purpose. May you do the work you came here to do, because the world needs your unique expression, your unique healing and light. So please continue moving forward in that, because that is how this planet is going to heal and transform. It all starts with you. It all starts with us. We're in this together as light workers, as big-hearted women, as spiritual entrepreneurs. So thank you so much for doing the work. And if you like this, please subscribe. It would really help out me and my channel. And I thank you so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day.